So this is the Breville Air Fryer Pro oven. Size-wise is actually pretty large, so definitely check the dimensions and make sure you have enough room in your kitchen. It's got like a little display thing, and then whenever you touch something, it will light up. So you use this dial to go between the different types of things that you can cook, and then you've got a temperature dial here, up and down the temperature, and then down here is the timing thing. And then what you do is you set it how you want it, you press start, and then it will start preheating. You can also turn on and off the light using the button. The light will go off automatically on its own after a while, and then there's also a change between Fahrenheit and Celsius button there. So the machine has a bunch of things that you can remove. So number one thing that I absolutely love is it's got this little crumb tray. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, but I love this. I take this out. You can kind of see it's still a little bit dirty, but I could take it out and scrub it in the sink, and that works really great. The door, when you open it, if you have, you know, some of these racks here, it'll kind of have it come out a little bit. It'll also turn the light on, and you can see all of the things that come with it. Obviously I didn't scrub this out very well, but it's got this kind of broiler pan, and then you've got, this is a rack, so you can put that in there. So like, say if you want to cook bacon or even like a steak, you put it on the rack with or without it. This is the air fryer basket, and you can kind of see how it, let me turn the light back on, how it hooks into all these different little rack options. And then you've got two racks that you can pull out and take out, and these will go this way, and then for some things you need to flip it over, put it in like that, and that corresponds with the ones on the door here. So you've got 1, broil, 2, 3, you know, all that. So the rack position will coordinate with where you're supposed to put it in here. And also using the Breville app, it'll tell you which rack position to put and which type of rack to put in where. It'll also tell you what mode and what temperature and what timing for certain recipes. Like I've used the pork loin before, and it would tell me to put it on roast. I don't remember the exact temperature, but it would tell me what temperature, and then I would pick the time, I would pick start, and then I'd put my roast on after it's preheating. The top does get hot, and they do come with a separate like cutting board, which I'm planning to get, because I think I would prefer to have the one that comes with it to protect the cutting board. So you definitely, when I cook, I take all this stuff off so that the heat can rise. It has vents on the side there. I don't think there's one on the bottom. No. And this is what the back looks like. But I've noticed that the top is the one that really gets the warmest. So I just kind of have it situated in this little corner here. The plug is looking like this. Just want to, for the United States, it's a grounded plug, and it's got that kind of configuration. So it's pretty simple. But overall, I'm loving this machine. I use it a lot. I like to bake things in it. It works great for cookies. I've used pizza in here. That's really where the dripping is from, because you usually put the pizza on the racks themselves, and then it drips down in that tray. So then I have to pull this out and clean the tray. People say that it's hard to clean. Maybe I'm just not that great at cleaning. I don't really feel like it's that hard. I mean, maybe those little things down there, I guess, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm that great at cleaning. But overall, I think it's a great machine. I use it all the time. I love it. I think it looks nice on the counter. It does take up a lot of space. You definitely got to look at the measurements and make sure that you have room and clearance for that. But if you do, you won't be disappointed with this machine.